It's like I'm drinking mud. Good morning, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. I'm not killing, but I'm letting go of the pajama grandma persona. Now, I call this one VIT. Today is day 823 of What's She Up To Now. And I want to talk about something that's, I think it's been around a little while, and maybe not. Maybe this is the first one that's ever been done. I think that's what they're saying. But it's a VIT is virtual interactive training. And I'm actually going to a 3-day virtual interactive training. It's with Advance Your Reach, and it's called the A360. I think it's A360i. And it's to replace the events that we're not going to right now. The trainings and events that we normally go to, we're not allowed to because of the COVID-19 virus and physical distancing, right? So they wanted to create that at the event atmosphere and feeling, even though we're all in our own homes. So I'm really curious to see how that shakes out. They're using Zoom and some other really creative ideas and techniques. One of the cool things that I think that they did is yesterday, the event starts today, but yesterday on my porch was a FedEx package with the workbook for the training in it. And then some cards and cutouts and things for do not disturb for on your door, some fancy things to do photo shoots and things like they have at events, right? So they've sent ahead of time packages to replicate some of the fun things that you do at events for us at home. And then it'll be live, and it won't just be like I'm talking to my phone right now and you can see me, but I can't see you. I'll actually be able to see you. We'll be able to see. It's a two-way interaction. So the trainers and the coaches will actually be able to see the audience as they're doing it. Now, it should be interesting because I believe there's 3,000 people registered for this event. Even if there were like 100, how do you see 100 people at the same time? It's going to be interesting to see and hear about the technology. I suppose they probably got in their studio a giant television or something where they have all the different Zoom feeds and pictures up. So I have lined up help with my granddaughter because I'll spend a couple hours with her today, but then I want to make sure that during this training I have quiet time and I can actually be present and devoted, primarily because I want to learn and understand it because I'm excited about it. It sounds like the kind of thing that I would love to use and duplicate for my own audiences, for my own business, right? For my own life. And so I can get my message out and I can share with more people and help more people, but also see how I'm helping them and if I'm actually interacting with them. I love working with people one-on-one because I can specifically tailor what we're talking about to their unique and situation and their needs. And it's the same with speaking. It's a lot more fun to speak in front of a live audience than it is to speak remotely and not have any feedback coming back to you. At least that's how I feel about it, from the people that are listening. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. That I think it's probably the first of its kind where it's actually interactive with a large number of people. Yeah, people have been doing Zoom calls for a couple of years and having their people on and being able to see them and watch them on a small scale, but I haven't heard of anyone doing it over a 3-day period. This is the first I've heard of a whole event being virtualized. So I'm excited to be a part of that and see how I can apply it to my life and my business, and I can help more people using a tool like that. So, and I don't even know if it's a tool. I think it's a group that probably has the A360i, and they actually manage and do that for other people. And so I'm curious to see what that is and how that works, and what resources are required to pull that off and make that happen, because it's really fun. I'm excited about it. Get Up and Go Challenge Day 30 today. So I just shared a few things. We are doing a recheck-in with how we're feeling about our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial contribution and relationships on a scale of 1 to 10, where we're at versus day 1 and day 30. I will do a summary of the lessons and the overview either tomorrow or in a couple of days. Because of this 3-day training, I might let myself off the hook and not do it for a couple of days. But I want to say pajama grandma, but the fun 365-day challenge was in day 114 today. Wow, 114 days already into that challenge. And it's all about portraits in a photo gallery. You're supposed to take a bunch of selfies of like your pet and your top of your head or from the top of your head. And then I can't remember what the other selfie was. Another selfie thing was that, which is all kind of fun, right? Especially for those of us that hate selfies. I absolutely positively hate selfies. Hate pictures of myself, but I especially hate selfies. Number one, I got short arms, but one at arm's length, that's what it was. And I'm like, okay, well, I have short arms, I can barely get my whole head in there. So selfies are not my thing. But that's the challenge today for doing one fun thing every day. And then we've got the interactive, get up and go. Supersize your business was about being between the devil and the deep blue sea, which is an expression I've never heard before, never really had experience with it, not read very many sailor books or stories, so it was a new one for me. But it basically is when you feel like you're caught between two really difficult situations and you don't know what to do. So it was kind of a fitting one for today, kind of fitting one for all times, believe it or not, but especially for today and what's going on with people. Like, I really want to spend time with my granddaughter, but I also really want to participate in this training. So although I normally put my granddaughter first and spend my time with her, and when she's with me, she's my number one priority, for the next 2 days, I'm getting help with her. My son's gonna hang out with her, and I don't know, probably my sister will help her and hang out and play with her a little bit as well. So that's it. If I can help you in any way, if you're working on something, if you feel like you're between the devil and the deep blue sea, just ask in the comments below. Again, I might not know the answer, but I probably know somebody, and I'm pretty good at getting resourceful in terms of finding the answer and making sure that you know that there's always help available, that there's always something that can be done. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another update on what's going on as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world, and why I believe that absolutely every, not just every business owner, but every person should have some kind of a business or a side gig or something. And now if it is absolute positive proof of that for millions and millions and millions of people, or every business needs to have some kind of an online component. And if you haven't had one up until now, right now is the time to do that. And that's another reason I'm excited about that interactive, is that would be a really fun, easy way for me to put on and teach people how to do that, how to go from zero to having your online presence that's getting people coming to you like in a day, right? You could easily do that in a day, but it's hard if we're doing it one person at a time. Have an amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow.